Might as well. Shawty wanna hurt. Sweet. Yeah, what's up? Call me so I can be with you. See for y'all. Call me so I can get it juicy for y'all. Call me so I can make it juicy for y'all. Call me so I can get it juicy for y'all. Call me so I can make it juicy for y'all. Okay, Bella Daisy. I have not been here for quite some time now. I know you guys are like, what the hell? What's going on? Are you gonna come up here and talk or what? What you gonna do? Okay? And I'm just like, man, there's so much stuff going on. There's so much stuff going on. I mean, with the situation with Aubrey, I think that was his name. That was sad. With the situation with George, that is sad. So it's a lot going on. So be patient with me, you know. Plus we're in quarantine slash COVID-19. I don't even take it serious anymore because I don't even watch the news because the news just, you know what I mean? Just talk shit. Repeat it. Repeat it. So how have you guys been coping with the quarantine time at this time? Definitely. Thank you, God. Now I'm eating late, but shit. Sue me, you know? Um, that's seafood. That's seafood. That's crab legs, corn, roasted corn, potatoes, shrimp, mussels, eggs, boiled eggs, and then I made a sauce to go with it. hmm So I've been dealing with my quarantine like from to me, I feel like this is a time to like be creative. This is a time to be resourceful. You dig what I'm saying? This is a time to bring out things that you haven't faced or done in a long time. Maybe you miss exercising, you don't work out anymore, you don't cook anymore because you work a lot in the past. Use this time wisely and be resourceful. I would say I'm just using this time to create, get back to writing. Hey Denise, how are you? I'm up. Hello Denise Wallace. I'm up. I don't go to sleep when normal people go to sleep. I go to sleep like sometimes 5 o'clock in the morning, sometimes even 8, 7 o'clock. Oh, she was talking to Denise. My bad. So I've been creating. I've been changing my diets. I've been eating more seafood. I haven't even eaten red meat in a while. I just thought about that today because I've been eating salmon fish, seafood, shrimp, sometimes lobster. Lobster is too expensive. You said the scorpio thing, yeah, man. Because for me, for you guys, it's quarantine. For me, I've been doing this. Like, I've been in quarantine. I've been in quarantine or quarantine. I've been quarantined. So for me, this is normal. For y'all, this is absurd. How dare they? I mean, somebody say, how dare? How dare you? Oh, I forgot what channel I was in. I forgot. I forgot. This is my mundane channel. This is where we talk about mundane stuff. I forgot. So I'm giving honor to my ancestors, though. I made this food in honor of my ancestors, and I hope they join me and eat with me. Eat with me, enjoy. So, for those of you that don't follow my other channel, I am a spiritual reader. I am a healer. So sometimes I forget and I say stuff that I say in my other channels on here, and I'm like, oh shit. When something is a part of you, you can't help it. You just cannot help it. It is a part of you, it's a part of your journey, it's a part of your purpose. Use this time wisely. You know, do your cookbook, write your book. You know what I mean? That's what I'm doing. Don't sit there and think I don't have to do anything. Yes, the hell you have to. You gotta do stuff to get you out of what's going on around you, because what's going on around you could just be a simply distraction. Or it could be for real, but we don't know, right? So you want to use this time. I keep hearing use this time wisely. Use this time to your advantage. Take advantage of this opportunity. I do not like this sausage. Uh-uh. I rebuke thee. Do not give up hope, because there are things going on around you that you're not privy to or you don't understand. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna be all right. That's what I keep hearing. We're gonna be all right. I think that was Kendrick Lamar, right? Mm-hmm. We're gonna be all right. You know? Um, I don't know why this is coming up, but I'm getting Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, right? Something about a riot, because I don't watch the news because of what it is I do. My ancestors keep me away, and my spirit guys, they keep me away from that bullshit. They call it bullshit. Okay? So we have two civil leaders. I call them civil because they did right for the people, right? They will say the people of color, you know? And Malcolm X, when he protested, he was ready for war. Not saying that Martin Luther King was not ready for war battle, because he went to war. But the way he went to war, or the strategy behind his war, was different from Malcolm X. But that does not exempt either of them. They were both great leaders. and always will be. You know what I mean? They were trying to change the world. So if people are going to protest, why protest and steal from your own people? Why protest and use this opportunity to steal from people and then say, don't get me wrong, I get that you're angry. I get your frustration. I'll be angry too, hell. Shit. I'm from Africa. And that's like the beginning stage of hell. I'm just saying. This is not a type of when I said the ancestors need to have an opera, because I feel like this is the ancestors speaking. Because I'm dedicating this meal to the ancestors. For those of you that know what I do, you understand. So instead of causing an uproar, but stealing from people to do so, but you're stealing from your own kind, though. People are losing business. People are losing merchandises, goods, and services because of this protest. There's a different way to fight. There's a different way to be heard. See, Malcolm X, when he went to war, I don't know why I'm talking about him, but maybe there's a reason I'm speaking on this. When he went to war, he went with intellect, he went with strategy, he went with an army, okay, and he went with weapons. Whether it be weapons of the mouth or weapons. And then you have Martin Luther King. When he went to war, he went with peace, resilience, sophistication, strategic. And he went with civilians. Okay? Which are both great way of fighting. But breaking into people's stores and stealing, what do you guys think? Do you think that's a good way to revenge or avenge our ancestors? Hmm? Do y'all think this is a right way, right form to fight? Because you could be hurt without doing all that. Be the change you want to see in the world. Mm, that part. That part. I keep hearing be the change you want to see in the world. We can't change the world unless we change ourselves, right? Right? And our children are watching this happen. Our children. Is this the legacy we want to leave our children? Or for our children's children? Are we proud of this? Because their children watching. Their eyes are open, their ears are open. And they're watching. Children are angry because they feel the energy of the parents. They feel the energy in the atmosphere. Do not be distracted. Keep your eyes open and your ears open. Do not fall into distraction. I don't know why I'm hearing the wages of sin is dead. I don't know why that came up. But do not be distracted. There's an uproar that's happening behind the scenes that y'all don't even see because you're so caught up in this uproar, this war. I don't want to see our people die so that the people killing our people will have an excuse to why they died. Not that type of excuse. Because that's what they're going to try and do. They're going to, I'm even trying to reserve what I say, actually. Maybe I should do a reading on this. Maybe when I'm done here, I'll do a reading on George and this riot. Because this, I get anger. I get a lot of anger. I get a lot of rage. But remember that anger and rage are emotions. Sometimes you have to separate emotions from logic. This was a time for you guys to use your logic, not your emotions. I get that you're angry though. And that feeling is valid, very much so. Yes. You ought to be angry. But is this the way to go about avenging our ancestors? Yikes. Is this the way to make an uproar, to make a statement? Yikes. They always think we steal anyway. And when I say we, I'm referring to Africans. I'm referring to human race. I'm referring to civilization, which is the people. Because it's like the people against the government at this point, if you ask me. Distraction, 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 all around. Because something is happening behind the scenes. Yes. And this is my opinion. Let me just say. This is my opinion from the metaphysical world, matter of fact. Did that cop mean to kill that man? Hell yeah. Because I could sense his energy. Hell to the motherfucking yeah. And that's just my opinion, allegedly. You know, just an opinion. I don't have no proof. I have no proof. My only proof is my ancestors. I carry the greatness of my ancestors within me. I carry them in my mind, soul, body, spirit, so they come with me wherever I go. You know, was it this man's time to die? No. Did he deserve to die this way? No. No one deserves to die this way. Nobody. I don't give a damn what race you are. Nobody. I remember I was doing a reading. I was doing a regular reading on my other channel where I was like, I couldn't breathe. Like I was choking. He couldn't breathe for real. I'm an empath, so I feel energies, emotional energies. And there was another guy that died like that. I can't remember his name. Where he said he couldn't breathe either, but they still pursued on choking him to death. So my spirit guide even want me to watch the video because they feel like it's going to impact me too much. We are all connected as human race. We are all connected as a people. We are all connected, whether you're Caucasian, Indian, Asia, I don't care where you come from. We are all connected. So when something happens to one of us, it affects us all, whether you believe it or not. You don't even know if you Latino and and you have somebody else that's African and their African ancestor and your Latino ancestors are working together to make things better. And you have no idea. But in this 3D world, this 5D world where we're conditioned to hate on one another that looks like this, or to have colorism. What the fuck is a colorism? What is that? I understand the technical knowledge of what the definition of colorism is, but why? Why subject ourselves to that? I've seen my people degrade their own kind, and it baffles me. People have called me black. I've walked down the street and people like, hey, black. That's not my name. I'm not wearing a tag that says my name is black. You know. I can't stand ignorant shit. I just can't. Blame it on Mars. Blame it on Mars and Pluto. I just can't. And it's like, why? What's the purpose? What do we gain from this? Well, before you do anything, always ask yourself, always weigh the pros and cons. What am I going to gain from this experience? What I'm about to do, is it going to bring positive change in my life? Is it going to change how I view things? Is it going to change my perspective in a good way? Is it going to change my life? Or are there going to be more consequences than change? And when I say change, for the better. I know people are like, I want to add something to the world. I want to be, a leader to the world. I want to be an activist to the world. But sometimes you do the best you can. And you leave it where it stands. Sometimes you're not meant to follow it all the way through. You do what you can and you leave the rest. Hello, Lenora Rice. But this uproar, oh boy, not mistake, oh. Not mistake. Your ancestors are saying y'all need to stop now. Enough. I keep hearing enough. Enough. George has heard you. That's why I keep hearing. He has heard your cry. He has heard you. He has heard your uproar. He has heard you. But my friend, oh boy, nobody like this, oh. Nobody like this, we will take one. That means we're not gonna do it like this. This is not how we're going to do it. It's a broken down English from Nigeria. Pidgin language. People from the Caribbean will understand what I'm saying. Nobody like this, so change the strategy. Change strategy. I keep hearing change is tragedy. Make noise, but not like this. Be heard. Express yourself. That's what your throat chakra is for. You know, it's so crazy they say it's freedom of speech, but it's like they ban you when you say the wrong things. How can it be freedom of speech and I'm being shut down because I'm speaking the truth or I'm speaking my opinion? That's how I view the situation. That's how I see it. That's how you view it. Whoever you are, however you view it. You have every right to feel how you feel. But change this tragedy. If you would like to see this reading, you could follow me on Queen of Scorpios, or I think I'll do it on Cindy Gold. Cindy Gold brand 888. Because there's more to the story. There's more to the story. But I'm not gonna do it on this platform. But all I'm going to say, I miss you guys. Okay? I miss you guys. So I'm talking about things I haven't spoken about for a while to y'all because I miss y'all. You know, so I'm back. Guess who's back in this building? So let's get back to the mundane stuff before I surrender. Hmm? Use this time wisely. Go fishing. You know what? We just found out we had curfew. Our curfew in Florida here is 9 p.m. They treat us like little kids. I'm like Rahul. I don't like authority like that. I don't like subjecting to authority, especially if it's the kind of authority that want to keep us stagnant. So they could do stupid shit behind the scenes. My ancestors are saying foolish. Something with Saturn, Neptune is being used to put us in a spiritual uproar. I'm gonna need to go because I see where they're taking this to. I see where my ancestors are taking this. But what I would say is be creative, meditate, try to keep your mind sane, exercise. Somebody's constipated, drink prune juice. Drink prune juice. Yeah, it's like shutting us up. I know a lot of people are not used to this adjustment, but tap in, okay? Tap in. Teach yourself stuff. Gain knowledge at this time. Read a book. Learn how to cook. Hell, go learn how to cook. Learn how to do herbal drinks or something. Learn how to draw. Learn how to paint. Learn how to knit. Do something. But don't sit still. Do not be still. And when I say do not be still, I mean like get your mind out of the repetitiveness of the news. Think positive. Change it. If they say, oh, we don't think Corona is going to, 10,000 people died from Corona. Change your mind and say, I don't give a fuck. Well, not that you don't give a fuck about the people that died, but you don't give a fuck about Corona. All right, I digress. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Because when you put energy into something, it becomes real, even when it wasn't real in the beginning. You put, it can even be a coconut. You get a coconut, and you say, coconut, I want to buy a new car. I want you to bring this wish to me. I'll give you jewelry. I'll give you diamonds, whatever. Well, diamonds is too far-fetched. Ooh, shit. Diamonds is too far-fetched. I'll give you, let's say, coconut and warm water. And this is just an example. Okay? And the coconut grants you that wish because what happens is that you put energy into believing that it will bring you this fruition. You put energy into believing that the coconut is that mighty. You believe in the coconut. You gave the coconut a reason to exist. You dig what I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying? All right. I hope I didn't lose you. Yeah, my lighting is acting up. But so when you believe in something and you keep pouring into it, you know, it will come into fruition. It will become real. It will exist. That's why superstition exists. This is just merely a conspiracy theory. Do not believe everything you hear. Question everything. Question everything. Question. If you don't understand it, question it. If you want to understand it, question it. But use this time to grow mentally, emotionally, physically. Okay? Find out how you can help the society or the people. Do that. You know? But I gotta go because I got a reading I have to do. Then I will see you guys soon though. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna try to be more consistent. And we're gonna do story time. Let's talk. Okay? More of that. All right? Because I also want to get you guys' opinion on how you guys feel about what's happening. You know, like your opinion. What you think individually. This stuff is so good. Okay? I'm full, but keep it here. Good night, everyone. Stay safe. Boost your immune system up with beets, elderberry, ginger, garlic, kale, vitamin B12, and live on. Live on. I feel like a rock star right now. Good night, guys. Good night.